Hello and good evening, everyone. Welcome once again to Monday Night Twitch. I'm your host, Mike the WanderingTook, and joining me tonight on this ultimate of occasions is my friend and co-host, Daniel. Hi, Daniel.
Hello, welcome back from your little con of joy.
Thank you, Daniel. Thank you, Daniel.
I'm not bitter at all, really, not at
No.
all.
Hey, yeah, you ditched us on our last episode.
Oh, I did, didn't I? Why?
I don't know. I mean, I joined you guys when I didn't go to the con.
You know what? That's fair. You're a better man than I. You don't let that type of bitterness change who you are fundamentally.
We'll see you next time, right, Daniel?
So, we'll
Because what was it? You were at a quinceanera?
A quinceañera.
Quinceanera? Yes. Okay. Well, those only happen once, right?
That is true, and that is the last of the Latina friends. So, I think the quinceañera movement is gone.
All right. And before we move along, we are also joined by Grant. Hi, Grant.
Hey, Mike. Hey, Daniel.
Hello. Are you responsible, Grant, for successfully getting us to this point?
Well, I definitely did help.
All right, let's look at the stats, shall we?
Before you let Grant go on and boast. Got it.
Okay. Daniel and I, let's see, we did 4-player Intruders in Chetwood and lost. We did 3 or 4-player Weather Hills and lost. Grant joins us in Deadman's Dyke and we win. Daniel and I do Waste of Eridor and lose. Grant and I do Mount Graham and we win. So then Grant gets all huffy and says, well, it must be me. So we haven't seen Grant in a while. And Catherine and I whooped through the Etten Wars. And then Daniel joined us and we whooped through Rudar. And then Daniel, you and I whooped through Karn Doom. So
we did.
We've actually won more than Grant has at this campaign. Just saying.
Just saying, Grant. A lot of pressure, son.
All right. So here we are at this level that we all remember, right? Right? We've played.
Nope.
I've played this twice. The first time was 5 minutes long. The second time was 6 years ago.
I think the only time I played this is when I actually bought it. And can I hell remember it?
Okay, that tells me I need to pull up the LOTR Quest Companion.
Probably a good idea. I think I might do the same.
Yep. So this is the Dread Realm. This is the final scenario of the Angmar Awakened campaign. We've got lots of setup that we've been doing. All campaign cards. We will get to that in a moment as soon as I scroll and figure out what things I need to know about this quest. Reanimated. That's a thing.
I'm guessing it doesn't happen to us when we die?
No, it's our own decks. Okay, this is fantastic. Especially because I'm playing a Gandalf deck. I'll get to see what my ghosts are made of.
Well, that's sweet.
So coming into this, we've had a lot of boons. Only a couple burdens. We've generally gotten through most of it. You'll notice that we're bloodied, and I seem to be less bloodied than the rest of them. That is because we're supposed to begin the game with the damage that was on the heroes in the last level, Karn Doom, and look at that. We've done that. Grant wasn't with us, so we just threw damage on Grant because we're fun. What else here?
It's only fair.
We have Fend Off Despair, which gets shuffled into the encounter deck because we're still despairing over the loss of our friend Iarion, which, by the way, fellas, drop your threat by 4.
Oh, yeah.
We have a single copy of Losing Time. We actually got 2 copies, but we managed to throw one in the victory display, and huzzah, that cheated one out of the campaign pool. And what is left are all of the boons, which we've roughly divided up the same way we had them last time.
Okay, now why don't you start with the ones in front of you, Mike?
Oh boy. Okay, so up at top I have Mendor, which is going to stay there. We have Mendor support that we won initially. We have Determination, which we all have a copy of. I then have Lermuin. I have the Rivendell Skirmishers, And I have the heirloom.
They were great.
Of Yarkon. They were great.
They were bonkers good.
Yeah, they got to discard shadow cards from every enemy that they defended against. That was really good.
Really helpful. All right.
Grant.
And who are you giving your heirloom to?
Oh, my heirloom? Well, I don't know yet, because here's the thing. All of these get shuffled into our decks, except we may search our deck for one boon card each and add it to our opening hands.
Okay.
So,
I see.
Yeah.
All right.
Determination.
Oh,
by the way, I'm going to note here everyone who is determined. Rossiel,
I think it's
Gandalf, Glorfindel.
Amarthiel, I think.
Amarthiel is. Nausea is not on the board, and Aragorn is not on the board. So Determination will ready every character that has a progress marker, as well as whoever becomes determined next. Which one am I going to pick? So the heirloom isn't bad. I think I might actually pick Laermuin because we're going to need the healing. As great as the skirmishers are, I think that's going to be my pick.
Are we going to need to redraw our opening hands like once all this stuff goes in? Probably.
Probably. I'm just shuffling. I mean, we could if you want to do it that way.
I'm just shuffling off. I'm happy with my opening hand here.
Okay. I will definitely put in the Mendor support, like I do. I like Barrowland.
Excuse me.
I wonder if Barrowland should start out here.
That goes to your opening hand, by the way.
Barrowland does?
Yeah, whatever you pick.
No, I'm trying to think of which one I want to keep in my opening hand. It might be the Raymonds of the Second Age.
I mean, the zero cost attachments aren't bad either because they have some great responses. Which, by the way, we're also going to have an enemy engage with us immediately.
Do they have 2 or less remaining hit points?
They have exactly 2.
Oh, that is kind of nice. Will they be there before I choose this?
Doesn't matter.
I was thinking of hoping.
Doesn't matter because it's a response when you play it, and it stays.
Oh, it's right. It's in my hand. You're right. It's in my hand. All right. I'll put that in there because it's also the nice defense boost and determination. I now have a very big deck.
Oh right. I also have cunning.
Ew.
Rossiel has stalwart, and Grimbjorn joins us again. He is ruthless, just like he was in Mount Graham.
Nice.
So Grant, what are you keeping?
Well, going into my deck, Mendor support and the lore of ancient Arnor. Determination also goes into my deck, so now I'm left with the choice between Silverthorn, which is a nice attack and defense boost, and Daechenar's brand, which is the ultimate attack boost. For this scenario of +2.
And get rid of that treachery.
With Rossiel on the board is so good.
Both with Rossiel on the board is so good because of the response of Silverthorn. After attack hero attacks and destroys an enemy, add that card to the add that enemy to the victory display. Limit once per game.
That's true.
So as soon as I get an undead in the victory display,
and Daechenar's brand goes really nice with the door is closed.
Those sorcery cards are they're scary. But I haven't really I haven't really looked at the encounter deck too much, I gotta say.
Adding
What's not for this first run?
I'm adding Silverthorn to my deck.
Okay. So then take your first card off the top of your deck.
Okay.
This is actually an enemy. This is reanimated. A reanimated card, when it comes into play, has 2 threat, 2 attack, 2 defense, and 2 hit points. It is an undead enemy. If it is destroyed or leaves play for any reason, it goes to its owner's discard pile.
Okay.
So, with that started, let me finish the campaign card, and then we'll move to more story. Somewhere within these catacombs, surrounded by the watchful dead, Yarion was struggling in torment. Spurred onward by steely resolve, the heroes began their search. All right, Grant, you're up for story.
Yeah. As you descend into the catacombs beneath Kharn-Dûm, you find yourself overcome with terror. Still you press onward, knowing that Yarion's fate, and perhaps the fate of the North, lies in your hands. Set Daechenar and the Altar of Midwinter aside out of play, each player reveals an encounter card from the top of the encounter deck. Each player reanimates the top card of his deck.
Just let me... So we've done the reanimation.
Okay.
I'm just gonna...
Grant, since this is your board, do you want to run the encounter deck? You want me to do it?
I'll allow you to do it, my friend.
Okay. Mike, you have drawn, for no reason at all, Lore of Ancient Arnor.
Okay, that should be in my deck.
Okay. Mike, you have drawn a Dwinder Lake.
Oh, that doesn't look good at all. 9
Oh,
hit
he's so
points.
great for that straight shot card. Oh my god.
After it attacks and destroys a character, the defending player reanimates that character and deals it a shadow card. That's terrible.
I love it. All right. Grant an Unholy Crypt.
Yes.
Which
right now is 4 threat. And I've got the Wraith of Kharn-Dûm.
All right. The Wraith, when it leaves play, you attach it to a character in play. As a sorcery attachment with the text, attached character has -1 to its stats. The attached character leaves play, return Wraith of Kharn-Dûm to the staging area as an enemy.
Oh, so we could put that on a Warden of Healing.
Oh,
if I were to say triple one.
So we're going to have a character in play that can do it.
We think we'll stay around.
Oh my gosh, Grimbjorn, I'm so sorry. Grimbjorn, you suck. Why do you suck so badly?
Wow. Okay.
So that's our start.
Yep.
Okay. Do we you want to shift that for us, Mike?
You know what I'm going to do?
What are you going to do?
I'm going to go to the preferences, and I'm sorry. Wait a minute, I don't see all the preferences.
Well, you're not the host.
Oh, I'm not the host, that's why. Wait, plug
What
in.
do you want?
I want to turn off automation.
Is there a way to do that?
I thought it was in the preferences.
Game setup automation, I will go have unclick that. So, hopefully that works.
And then I will shift in. And that should start us off right.
Well, we do have one other thing we need to do, and that is...
flip the card.
Yep, I did it.
Hey, look.
Go ahead, Grant.
Okay. Daechenar's power of sorcery and necromancy are the strongest here, in the capital of the Witch Realm, where the Lord of the Nazgul once resided. Reanimated dead are undead enemies with 2 threat, 2 attack, 2 defense, and 2 hit points.
Brutal.
And 18 quest points to quest throat.
Yeah.
Great.
This is a thing. Welcome to the end. All right.
It's the end of the world as we know it.
Okay.
Wow. This is seriously what I'm dealing with here. Okay, well, I'm going to throw double back there. Because why not? Get out of my hand.
Mike, I'm going to Daeron's Rune while you're thinking.
Sure. I'm going to bring out Layer Mewin because I really like that healing. And you know what? We're going to go 1, 2, 3. We're going to do... Actually, put the staff out first. I'm just going to detach this. And we're going to put out a Horsewiffer. No, we're not. Because I think I know what this quest is going to do to me. We are going to put out Shreddifax. That's it.
That's always a good thing.
And I flipped my contract.
Already?
Yep.
Okay.
Cool.
I am going to gather information. And for $2, I'm going to get a burning brand onto my defender.
Love it. Hey, you also have some orders from Angmar.
I don't know that I want to use them just yet.
No?
Well, that little weenie in front of me gives me a tactics resource icon.
That's true.
But I like what I'm seeing from Grant right now.
Holy crap.
So his Daechenar's brand has found 2 sorceries to play with. 3 sorceries to play with.
Yes, 3 sorceries, that one of which we can remove.
Ugh, look at a Fell Dread. Ugh, Terror of the North.
Why can't we remove them?
No, we're allowed to.
Oh, okay. I thought Grant said none of which we could get rid of. All right.
No, we can get rid of one. Now, which one do we want to get rid of? I'm leaning towards the Terror. I'm leaning towards the Terror of the North.
I mean, the Terror is the one that's going to kill us. The player with
what
the
one has multiple copies that can get the doors closed on?
All of them.
Terror of the North. Yeah, all of them have multiple copies.
Fell Dread is condition, so at least we can hopefully get rid of it.
Same with Heavy Curse.
Yeah, whereas Terror of the North...
I would say Terror of the North.
That's going to be the one that kills us, if I know our playstyles.
Okay.
We tend to thread out.
So that goes to victory display?
Yeah, I've already added it as victory. So
and what happens to the other ones? Are they discarded or?
Shuffled back into the encounter deck.
Of course they are.
Yeah.
Hold on a sec real quick. Give me 1 sec.
Okie dokie. Do we still have automation on?
It shouldn't be. I did hit the preferences and then game setup automation. Be better now. There we go. Turn it off.
There we go. Oh, it's because I
click the update button.
Gotcha.
All right. Sorry, family drama moment.
Okay, so here we go. Wow,
What's up? What's on your mind?
I should have probably mulliganed. Okay, here we go. Questing. What are we?
Where are we questing again?
Why, we're gathering information, I believe.
Okay.
In fact, we're gathering information so much that I'm sending a lot of people.
What are you doing with Mendor up in the stage there, in the engagement area? Because he won't count his things if he's just set up.
Oh, that's why he's doing that. Okay. There we go.
That's not a lot of progress.
I mean, don't look at me. I'm sending almost everyone. Yeah, and I have to raise my threat by 1 because Glorfindel. Okay.
Okay.
Mike. Let's thread out.
Your card is Curse Dead.
Oh, that's back. Okay. Cool.
But that doesn't do anything right now. A Sinister Dungeon.
When it's explored, we reanimate a random card from our hand. Oh boy.
Oh god. And Dark Halls. All right, we better travel there.
So we are already losing.
I'm trying to think if I have a trick.
I have a trick, but it's... Oh, I do have a trick. I have this. So I can reduce my threat by 3.
And we break even.
And break
even. That's fine.
Even. Yeah, I do have a once per game +2.
Okay.
Is
there any way we can put 7 damage on the Dwemer Lake? Because he'd be fun to have my orders from Angmar take out.
I mean, I'm looking at how we're going to survive the first round. Like, I'm not killing anything.
We'll survive.
I'm not killing anything.
Survive. No. All we need to do is hit it for 7 total.
I would be hitting it for 8.
What?
I'd be hitting it for 8 with Legolas.
Really?
Yeah, because of the Daechenar-reborn brand, he adds +1 to undead.
8?
You get these cards? Yeah.
Oh my god, that's so sexy. All right, well, let's put him in front of... Well, let's travel, Mike. Do you want to go to the Dark Halls?
I absolutely do. That Sinister Dungeon's not going anywhere.
All right. It'll be sinister for a while?
Yeah.
All right. So coming down for Shizzles is really only the Wraith of Carndoom.
It is,
but I feel like the Dwemer Lake, if Legolas can hit him for 8, I can feint him.
Yeah, and we got to quest over this stuff next turn.
Yeah. So why don't I take the Dwemer Lake?
Sounds good. And I suppose Grimbiorn will take this Wraith.
The Wraith of Carndoom?
Yeah.
Right. And Mike, do you want to leave the Cursed Dead up there?
Yeah, I'm not touching that.
Okay. All right, we good to go for shadows?
We're good to go.
Will these guys in front of us get shadows automatically, or no? Probably not.
No.
Right?
No, they won't.
So...
You'll have to do them manually.
Okay.
Oh, Daniel, you were supposed to heal one from Rossiel when Lair Mute.
I was?
Yeah.
Oh, you're the best. All right, so first off, I'm going to spend $1 off Amarthiel, which does slow me down in getting Steward out, but I think it might be worth feinting the Dwemer Lake, yeah?
Yeah, that's a pretty good idea.
So I'll feint him while I still have enemies in front of me. He was going to do something really terrible. All right.
I'm going to defend this one. Don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me.
You ready?
Yep. Yay, it didn't kill me. Also, I'm standing up, Gandalf.
Thank you. All right.
Okay, so 305. Okay, so Grimbiorn defends the Wraith of Carndoom.
Discard defending character if there's a copy of it in your discard.
There is
no. It would be weird if you had a copy of that in your discard.
So 4 against 4, no damage. I spend a resource and kill the Wraith.
All right, when he leaves play, he counts as a sorcery attachment.
Attach it to... Well... Hey, Mendor.
Interesting.
Oh, if we're attaching it to Mendor, fair enough. Yeah, you go, Mendor.
It's why we brought him all this way with us.
And this attack will be undefended.
Oh, I could have defended it. Unless you want the attack combat power. I have range and sentinel.
Well, if you don't mind defending it.
I guess you do have a healer. You do have healing in hand. No, you can take it. You can take it. You've got hit points to spare. And you're healing.
2 damage there.
All right. Yep. Then Rossiel will defend this one. And I'm just going to Burning Brand it, because why not?
You get... Attached enemy gets plus X, where X is the number of sorcery cards in play. That's a lot.
Okay.
All right. What are we killing?
Well, what's the best way to do this?
Well, Gandalf can't kill your remnant. I think Legolas is the only one that can actually kill things at the moment.
I still think he should pile damage onto the Dwemer Lake.
Oh, well, he's definitely going to do that. So that's 8 damage to the Dwemer Lake after he kills something.
Oh, right.
I'll kill my... Revenant.
I will
And
put
then
a
that puts 2 full rounds.
damage on mine.
And I will damage mine.
Because I'm assuming you want to keep yours around, Daniel, for the money.
Yeah, but I might as well just hit him.
Yeah, because I could help you
Or,
kill it. Right?
or wait a minute. Why don't I go in with Legolas on that, which then puts 4 progress on the quest?
Oh, and actually kill your monster?
Yeah. I'm going to do that. So there's 4 quests somewhere. Are we still currently in our...
Wait a minute.
Side quest?
Can we... I know this is weird, but can we not do that?
Why?
Because Idraean needs locations to ready. And readying me now does nothing.
I see what you're
Readying
saying.
me next turn does a lot.
Got you. Then I will hit my guy for 1.
Okay. Or you just don't trigger Legolas's response. However you want to do it.
I can keep one of Legolas's responses back, so we can put
Let's
2
do
on there.
let's do that if that's all right, guys.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right. Did that Dwemer Lake leaving play do anything? No. Okay.
Nope.
All right. If Legolas is going to come out punching for 8,
All
I
right.
support that.
So here we
Oh,
are.
I got Mendor's support just after you made him a weenie.
Well, now he's not so much of a weenie. He can actually do something.
Yeah, look at him. He can contribute. All right. Mike, I can get rid of that undead in front of you, however.
Oh, I'm...
With my orders from Angmar.
I don't like enemies. I'm allergic to them.
You could also get rid of your enemy in front of you.
Yeah, but he gives me extra tactics, but I don't need it right now necessarily, but...
There's also a cursed dead coming. We know that.
And just FYI, I do have a Mighty Prowess in hand that I'm thinking about playing.
Nice.
Oh, so maybe mine's not worth killing.
Right.
So I'll put Mighty Prowess out and then put these 2 and drop out and onward into battle.
All right. Are you done, Grant?
Yes, I am.
All right. I will put the orders on me. And I will kill the guy in front of me then.
Lovely.
So X will put him in my discard, right? Yeah, there it is.
Okay.
I somehow reanimated runes to attack me. All right.
That's you?
That's me. Can't wait for that unexpected courage you're supposed to put on me soon, Mike.
Do I have that in this deck?
Yeah, you did. Was this the deck you played last time?
It is.
Yeah, so you put a couple of those out on, for sure, at least Raciel.
Okay, we are going to do this. I don't even care if it whiffs. But it didn't whiff.
You got a horse?
I got a horse.
I like horses.
Wow, there's another horse on top of my deck. I can't play it because I don't have the sphere. So I need a pipe. That's what I need. But I will, for $2, get myself a staff because a wizard needs a staff. Also, we have a prime target for another one of those sorcery cards. Okay. That's us, right?
Okay. I think that's us. Shall a questing we go?
Questing we will go.
Readjust Unholy Crypt. Will kill 2 reanimated dead.
Oh, that's right.
That helps. Okay. Grant, where are we headed?
We'll gather information again, seeing you guys.
All right. I don't really know what I
Like
need,
that.
but I'm glad that Mike's going to get something. You said he needed a pipe.
I need a pipe badly.
Okay.
You know what? I think Raciel is... Do you have Sentinel yet? You don't. You Burning Brand. You're squishier.
I'm going to go get Elven Male and then have to have a monster in front of me.
Hey, look. Look at that, Daniel.
What's that?
Rossiel's feeling really better. A lot better.
Is she?
Isn't that weird?
I like it.
So
Feels
raw
good.
healing. Okay.
All right.
Here we go.
Are we ready to go?
We're ready.
Grant, how would you like a little heavy curse?
Attached to the current quest. Okay.
Yep, that's what it is, and it surges.
Now, that goes against gather information, right?
It does. It does.
Okay. It surges into Fell Dread.
All right, that is either myself or Daniel. A hero without Fell Dread attached.
It's you, isn't it, Gandalf?
We're both 26.
Oh, the player with the highest threat.
I think that's going on to Duran.
Well,
right?
Hold now. I don't.
Because Adrian's got the built-in readying. I don't have Light of Valinor, so I don't want to throw it on Glorfindel.
Yeah, I just realized what it said. That you have to quest.
Yeah, that's the brutal part.
Oof.
It's got to be Adrian.
I was thinking. If that's.
There's no better target for it. This is what the Dunedain do.
Okay.
All right, so I will take that. It is on me.
All right. That was card 1.
That was card 1.
Card 2 is Tombs of Cardoom.
At the end of the round, discard the top card of each player's deck. Each player must reanimate each ally he discarded by this effect. Deal a shadow card to each undead enemy in play to travel here. Yikes.
Yeah. And finally, a little Death and Calamity. Attach it to the current quest, then the first player reanimates the top X cards. There's decks where X is the number of copies of it in play. There's only one, but I believe you have to do that, Grant.
Okay.
Now, things happen.
Dark Halls leaves.
We are through both Gather Information and the Dark Halls. Adrian stands up. Gather Information. I will send that to the victory display. Those things go away, right?
Which is great.
And we all go grab a card.
There's my wizard pipe. Hey, look, Unexpected Courage.
I think Elven Male is my best call here. I don't really know. Or is it, so I just start grabbing the Keena's Lances.
Whoa, what was that?
Right,
oh, that's Grant's background. Okay.
Oh, Elven Male is so expensive.
What on earth is Grant?
So
did Grant pull the Silverthorn?
I did.
Oh yeah, we got those special cards, don't we?
Yeah, anything goes.
I was debating what to grab. And
I mean, Barrelin is awesome.
And it was like Silverthorn popped up, and it was like, well, it was a toss up between that and Daechenar. So
yeah.
Silverthorn, why not?
I'm gonna take Barrelin. Do we need her drip economy on quest cards?
Can't hurt. I mean, she's also.
Or do you guys want me to start Keena's Lances going, or Elven Male? I'm going to let the team decide that.
Oh man!
Knowing that Elven Male will take me a while.
Will it? Oh right, because you got. No, it won't. It'll take.
I need an enemy, and then I'm about to spend $2 off of Marthuel to get Steward on Rossiel.
Oh, it goes on Rossiel. That's why. Okay, I see what you mean. Yeah.
But I mean, it could go on him, and then I'm just not doing the green stuff as much.
Yeah, I mean, there's a reason why it's on her. Out of the Wild and all that stuff. paying
which I
for
think
the
is
wardens.
helpful stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there's not a ton of, I mean, Elven Mail and Feint are the only tactic cards in here. And Secret Vigils. So those are my things. What's the vote?
You know I'm just going to roll a dice, right?
Oh, don't roll die, please. Grant, do you have a thought? I mean, Grimbjorn is Sentinel, so that helps.
Yeah, I mean, if Grimbjorn gets some ready, and he'll be defending all over the place.
All right. Well, maybe then I don't take Barrowland because I actually want people in front of me. So why don't I take... Oh, my goodness. Keena's Lances to get that going, or... Nope, I'm taking the Elven Mail. I talked myself into it.
Good choice.
I'm glad we had that talk.
All right.
All right.
It is travel time. Those tombs have got to go, right?
The tombs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
Where are you going? I'm sorry?
The tombs of Karn Doom.
Okay, we'll give a shadow card to every undead. I would like to take the Cursed Dead.
Please do.
Okay. I will then add more shadow cards. All right, Grant.
Okay. Grimbjorn defends.
Which one do you want me to flip first?
Makes no difference.
Okay, that's a nothing. And if it destroys you?
It does not.
I imagined it might not. Okay, is that you?
Yep.
All right. If it destroys a character, that's fine. It will not. All right, I won't even use the brand.
Well, now I'm scared because you got the easy ones. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, you're about to die. Each undead enemy engages you gets +1, so he's now hitting for 3.
Okay.
Oh. Hold on a sec. Let me detach that real quick. Forgive me for frightening you. If there's a copy of a character.
There is not. Okay, so I take a damage.
Boy, they don't really want ally defense here, do they?
They really don't.
Nope.
Jump blocking is not a thing. Okay. So I am not going to hit the guy in front of me. I'm saving my juice for good people.
I'm totally whipping mine.
Kills both of these just because he can.
Yeah, and puts 4. So the twos are gone.
No, please only put...
No, please put 2.
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay getting rid of the tombs. Because let's not reanimate stuff.
Oh, right. Yeah, I think Legolas saved us an annoyance. All right.
And if I so wanted, I could, because of those 2 enemies, I could troll Daniel and just kill this cursed dead. Like the mighty prowess, but I'm not going to. That's nasty.
I'd rather you didn't.
But if you want to throw a damage on it, that's not a bad idea. Because there's, like, defense boosts in this deck. Are you okay with...
Yeah, I'll put a damage on it then.
Oh, for Mighty Prowess?
Yep.
Right. That's not where Mender goes. He's a second-rate character. Sorry. All right. I will plan by putting Le Steward of Gondor. Oh, I now have $4. Okay. So I would like to see 1, 2, 3. Mike, if you would be so kind as to show me the top 5 cards of the encounter deck.
All right. We have...
Not worried about any of the enemies.
Look at the Witch of Angmar. When you resolve shadow effects dealt to Witch of Angmar, if they have the sorcery trait, resolve their when revealed effects. So, oh, by the way, I would have staffed last turn for money. That, we just have to play around that. because I can use my staff to get rid of the shadow cards, and you have Burning Brand.
Okay.
So,
So Terror of the North.
there's
We've
another
got that in
Fell
the victory
Dread.
display already.
We do.
So I think that I'm going to Fell Dread into the victory display.
All right. Now, you also have a chance to throw an enemy in the victory display.
Which bumps up my defense.
Yeah. The Cursed Dead's not a bad
Don't worry, the next
idea, but the Dead Lord is also not a bad idea.
If one of them comes out, I'll be killing it with Rimbio, hopefully, so I can use Silverthorn to put one of them in the victory display.
Oh my goodness. Okay, you know what, Daniel? Terror of the North is Fell Dread is great. Yeah, why not?
Okay. Go ahead and shuffle those back, Mike.
All right.
Then I also add Out of the Wild to victory, so Keena's Lance is almost free. Right? It is free. It's $1. Okay. Not that I have it. Now, do you guys want to blitz through Quest Card 1 or try to get as fast through it? Because I do have Gildor's Council.
I think we save Gildor's Council for when we're overrun.
For more desperate times?
Yeah.
That's fair. I was thinking, too, like, this allows me then to also play a little bit if the door is closed if something happens.
Gotcha.
I'm done.
Okay, I am putting out a pipe.
There you go.
And I'm thinking that I put an air rod on top of my deck. And hey, Legolas, want another horse?
Sure, why not?
That'll allow us to ping down some of these locations at opportune moments, let's say. Like if Grant
That's so amazing that is
not
player, a restricted. That's not a restricted horse. I just love it.
Yeah, I mean Grant's already set up. At any time when he feels like discarding a random card from his hand and he's first player, he just pings that one location. And Grant, since you're so willing to have that responsibility, why don't you have an Unexpected Courage?
Oh, thank you. Now, do we want more defense or do we want more offense?
I think the defense.
Very well, one.
Right? Because of all
I guess so, but
craziness. Like, we got an 8 attack Legolas hitting twice. We've got Gandalf, presumably all of Glorfindel, and Adrayan.
We have Marty.
Yeah.
He's going to hit for a bit. And we could have a ranged Faramir if we start not needing his 2 willpower.
Right. Also, I'm sitting on a determination. So when we feel like it, we're going to have a lot of readying.
Yeah.
All right. I have to send a few people to the quest. I'm healing myself this time. Not that I'll be able to ready. I think Glorfindel stays. Yeah, 12 is all right.
I can send Faramir this time.
Where would you like to go?
I'm going to go to the main.
All right.
Okay. My card is Cursed Dead. When revealed, there are no dead.
Just double checking. There are no dead.
All right. Mike, how would you like the power of Angmar?
Cards in each player's discard pile cannot leave that player's discard pile by a player card effect. Okay. Now we know. Okay. And that surges.
Surges into the Dead Lord. Okay. And then finally, a Sinister Dungeon again. So that is 6 on the main.
Beautiful.
I like to keep these over there. All right. Do we want the Sinister Dungeon stuck like that? Oh, okay. All right. There we go.
What's Legolas's plan? What does he have? Oh, onward into battle. Jeez. Yeah, I forgot that card exists. Because the ALEP team said, you know which archetype really needs the help? 3 hunters.
Yeah. I'm gonna grab the Cursed Dead and keep them both alive.
Yeah, that sounds good.
I'll
Which
take
which then gives me more money.
I'll take the Dreadlord.
You know,
All right.
weird as this sounds, does the Dreadlord make more sense in front of me?
Well, I'm just thinking for.
Oh,
filling
like
it
it
with
matters.
Grimby on, so I can
Like it
trigger
matters.
the
Yeah.
left one.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to engage with you, that's fine. I can defend for you if you wouldn't mind giving the dollar to Grimby on so you can attack directly and kill it.
Oh, I see. Yeah, sure.
So you're taking the Dead Lord?
Well, it's, I guess what's, why
Well,
am
I would really like. Oh, I guess I don't need a defense from.
Because here's why. This is coming out.
Where?
When the Dead Lord engages, this is the top.
Oh, okay.
So it kind of if we put them in both engaged with, no, Legolas can. You know what? No, we're gonna do this. We're doing this because Gandalf
Can't
and Legolas.
Legolas kill them wherever they are?
Gandalf needs to join in, and we don't need Glorfindel. That's what I'm saying. We don't need Glorfindel. So yes, this makes perfect sense.
Do we want to go to the Unholy Crypt so Drain can ready? I mean, that is 7 quest points, but Legolas is going to put 4 on it in a second.
Yeah, I'm okay. Yeah, let's do that.
I'm going there. It's my turn. God damn it! All right. So you ready for shadows?
Now I just need to make sure which one we want to kill. Do we want us to victory display the Dead Lord, or do we want me to victory display this Wamalek?
I personally don't like the Dead Lord because it screws with our defense plans.
Okay.
But I wouldn't say no either way. That is a pretty gross enemy.
Okay, I will defend the one on the right with Raciel. Damn it. And Marty with the one on the left. Okay, that's bounce.
Okay, so Grimbion defends the Dead Lord. Nothing. He will then spend the resource that Gandalf kindly gave him to attack back, exhausting Silverthorn. Well, it doesn't exhaust, it just adds the Dead Lord straight to the victory display.
Once per game, okay. And now that bumps up my defense a lot, right?
It is, yeah. It's now +2.
And
it also makes Keena's lances free.
Okay.
And then Grimbion then defends the Dwamalek.
+1.
Okay.
+1, so 6 against 5, that's 1 damage.
Oof. All right.
Did you take a damage there this turn? No, you didn't.
No.
Okay. And then Legolas attack.
And Gandalf joins because he can.
And kills
the
Dwamalek. That puts 3 progress on because I'll use Arod as well. Are you sure you don't want these cursed dead?
I would like the extra $1 this turn to have them both with me.
Okay, well, I'll put 1 damage on one of them.
That I will happily do.
Wonderful times.
Doesn't one already have a damage on from last time?
Nope, I undid that, I think. We ended up killing the Dwemer Lake.
Okay.
All right. Boo. Drew a stupid card.
All right, it is me. Ooh. We got Handmaiden. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we're gonna. Okay, how are we gonna do this? We're gonna go.
Did Marty get automatically extra?
I think he might
money.
Have.
Yes, that's
wow.
part of the.
It just knew?
Yep.
Dang.
All right, I'm putting an Ancient Matham up here. And I have a friend for Rossiel.
Is that friend named
Arwen and Doniel that will give you +1 defense. And
Okay.
Sentinel.
Well, I'm already going to have another... I'm already going to get Sentinel. So...
I mean, I guess I could give it to Gandalf just
you give it to a Marthul, actually.
If he's going to be defending? Yeah, I could do that. Yeah,
you don't know. You don't know. That's just it.
So that's me.
That's you. Good work.
Grant, what do you got?
I played Open the Armory and a War Axe that I drew from Open the Armory onto Herobrand. So he's now questing for 6.
Nice. 6. Damn. Oh my gosh, you're right.
Well, he's got a boost of 6, so he's questing for 8.
Wow.
Wait.
Me?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 6, 7, 8. Look at that.
I will put on some Elven Mail.
Lovely.
That is my second restricted attachment.
So
Rossiel is as buffed as she's going to get, probably.
Excellent.
Are all the enemies undead, so like I can leave her at +4 buff?
All of them.
Just to remember? Okay.
And let me just check to see if...
Actually, she's another
Daechenar's
buff
even undead. So
they're all undead. All right, so she has a shield rating of 7. That seems pretty good.
Yeah, that's really good.
All right. Now we can wipe out these little doofuses in front of me.
So,
Okay,
Marthiel, you get a defense and Sentinel.
Thank you.
I would like to heal up Adrian.
Where are we going, Mike?
Do we care about Power of Angmar right now? I don't think we do.
I have 4 cards in my discard. I don't really think much about them.
I have 3, so maybe do we care about what threat at the moment?
Not really. I think we go for the main.
Not really. I'm holding Faramir back.
Okay, we do the main, and I'm just checking the quest deck. There are 3 quest stages.
Okay. That's not cheating to know that. Here we go.
No,
Mike, would you like a card? What?
Sure. No, it is absolutely not. I would like a card. Is this all we're making? Oh.
Ay.
Yeah.
At some point, the Sinister Dungeon might be an issue.
Maybe next round. I think maybe we can get rid of them. Hopefully, we'll see.
Whoops, I added 1 extra. Okay. But even exploring them, like cheating them out, is explored, right?
It is, but if the first player has no cards in their hand, and I'm looking at Grant right now.
Oh. All right. Grant, speaking of Grant, Terror of the North. You know, I'm going to cancel that.
Awesome.
I'm afraid that the door is closed. And that turns into Terror of the North.
Okay. Well.
I have another door is closed. How bad is this?
Add 2.
Until the end of the round, add 2 to the... For each different card type discarded this way.
This is knocking us to likely to 0. We have attachment. If one of us discards a side quest, then that takes us to 0. I don't have enough to get us
0 so bad right now?
A little bit.
Because of clearing the Matham. You want cards.
I'm digging.
Is this worth another?
Man, I wish I. You know what? I get cancellation if I draw cards.
All right.
I don't know.
This is indeed the will of the council.
It's not. It's me being greedy.
I'll close it again.
Thanks, Rossiel. It's me being greedy, though. I will wholeheartedly say that.
All right, 8 progress.
Although really,
is me.
yeah, I guess if there's 2 enemies,
Right,
that's
so
the other
that
thing.
is
We could technically
1, 2, 3,
get rid
4.
of this in this phase or in this
5, 6,
round
7.
with Legolas.
But yeah, he'd kill them both.
There is that.
And I want them dead.
Okay, I'm all.
But then, do we want to discard 3 cards? That's the other thing, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah, no. This is good.
yeah, I played it. It's done.
Okay.
I played it and it's done. All right,
Thank you.
go ahead. I've done all the quest
Oh,
points.
Daniel, I would have
Yes.
discarded a test of will and a power of Orthanc. I would have felt so bad.
Okay, good.
Well, it's not like we'll actually discard them. We do have the power of Angmar up there.
Yeah.
Just saying.
All right.
All right, time to attack. All right.
You want Grimbiorn to defend one?
Yeah, I mean, if you want.
Okay, there you go.
All right. I don't think there's any sorcery cards other than this one.
There are 2. There's one on Idraean.
Oh, one on
there's
Idraean.
one on our archer. Where is he right
And
now?
what about the shadow card?
Shadow doesn't count. Where is
Does
Mendor?
not-
Oh, there he is.
So, no damage.
No damage? Okay. Save your money. I'll kill him.
Oh, well, Legolas will attack him so we can get 4 more progress
Okay, hold
on
Yep.
the catacombs.
All right. That's nothing.
Are you wanting to discard a card for Sinister Dungeon?
That could be really bad. 3 of these cards are absolutely bonkers amazing.
Okay, so I won't trigger Arrod. That's what I'm.
Yeah, thank
checking
you.
for.
I would rather try to quest over it.
So, did you put the 4 progress on the main quest card?
I want to first kill all the people.
Ah, yes.
Because Marty and Faramir are coming with.
So
They wanted to be a part of this. Okay.
It's good
Is
stuff.
that it?
Oh, this is excellent stuff. Excellent stuff.
Damn it. Why did I get rid of those enemies?
What'd you draw? Tactics
Secret
stuff?
Vigil.
Woo. Well, you weren't going to attach it to them.
Yeah, it doesn't matter anymore. Okay.
Grant, what did you pull? A golden
I
belt.
pulled a golden belt.
All right, Daniel.
Nothing.
Grant, you're going to be reanimating a random card for your hand. Do you want to...
I don't have a random card in hand.
Oh, at all? Okay, I thought you had one. No.
I played my Open the Armory.
Love it.
It whiffed.
Well, I'm going to throw a gather info out just because. And I'm going to put it attached to this. I am going to play a Light of Valinor from the top of my deck, because, yeah. Boom.
About time that showed up.
About time. Then we're going to Wizard Pipe. Probably a Whiffer on top of the deck. Come on. Ugh.
I wish there was an easier way of doing
Yeah.
pipe.
Yeah. And we're going to get a little more willpower out. I'm going to drop my threat by 1. That's it.
Okay.
That's us. Who wants the healing? A Marthiel, probably.
Why not Grimbjorn?
Because Grimbjorn heals by himself.
Oh, well, then Marty will take
Unless
it.
Grimbjorn wants it.
No, Marty's now a defender, so.
Grimbiorn has 9 hit points.
Yeah, we're good.
Uh,
And if he didn't take Ruthless, that would have been at 11.
Yeah.
I really wouldn't mind some courage on Raziel. If you get around to it, Mike.
If I can pull it,
Yeah.
let's see what I got. Do I have?
Grant, where are we going?
Copies.
Where would you like to go?
I would like to get out of this main quest because it doesn't look like the attached sorcery cards are going to necessarily go with it.
Okay.
I say that now knowing that we're going to draw 3 sorcery attached to the quest, but
Oh yeah.
I feel like a lot of those are out. All right, I'm going to keep the victory display open so I know what's there. Okay. All right. I am not questing. We need to make 3.
We need to make 3.
All right. Okay. And when are we exploring Sinister Dungeons? Did we miss our time for that?
Nope, should be this turn. We're going to explore at least one of them. Well, we'll explore one. We can travel to one and explore it with Legolas. What we need is
the first player that reanimates a card from their hand.
Yeah, and Grant's first player.
Not when we oh my god, I see what you're saying. We need to draw an enemy though for that to work.
Or I bet you we progress. We're reanimating. I bet you we are.
Okay.
Because if I was designing this quest, that's what I would do. I'm ready.
Oh, okay. Grant, your card is losing time. I will.
Yeah, each player must either raise the threat by 3 or exhaust a hero they control.
Grant, your choice first.
Yeah, Rumbion gets exhausted.
Interesting choice. I like it. I'm going to exhaust.
And I exhaust Glorfindel.
Okay. That surges into possession. Doomed 1. Destroy the highest cost ally in play and reanimate it.
If possession is discarded, attached card is also discarded. Okay, so that is going to... The highest cost will be my Galadriel's Handmaid. Oops, let me just do my thing.
Where did your dudes go that defended for you? Are they back in your hand?
My what?
Those boon guys you got.
Oh, they're in my deck somewhere.
They're in your deck somewhere? Oh, okay.
You wanted healing, so I brought out Lair Muin.
Oh, thank you. All right. So Galadriel's now...
No, not... Galadriel's
her handmaiden is now a hideous ghoul, huh?
Is now possessed.
That was card... That goes with it, technically. That was card 1, right?
Yes.
My card is the Wraith of Carn-Dûm. We've seen them before. And Fend Off Despair.
Each event card now gains Doomed 1. Yeah, we got to get rid of that.
Okay. There's 9 progress, so we are through. Are we ready?
Ready. Story time with Grant.
Go ahead, Grant.
Okay, let's see. A final scream fills the dreadful halls of Carn-Dûm, and you suspect the worst as you enter the site of Daechenar-reborn's dark ritual. Your fear comes to life. Iarion stands before you, cracking his neck and gripping his blade at his side tightly, as though testing his muscles. Only it isn't him. At Daechenar, the staging area, make the Altar of Midwinter the active location, returning any previous locations to the staging area. Each player reanimates the top card of his deck.
Yeah, I've got a horse whiffer.
I've got a bad feeling about this. Man, it's Keen's Lances. All right.
Okay, so the Altar of Midwinter says, while Daechenar is in play, progress cannot be placed here. Wait, this starts in the active? It does. At the end of the staging step, the first player must either reveal an additional card from the encounter deck or reanimate the top card of his deck.
Okay.
All right. And then Daechenar says, cannot have attachments. He gets +1 attack for each sorcery card in play and gains indestructible while at least one sorcery card is in play. When he is damaged, if there's at least one sorcery card in play, you cancel all of that damage dealt and remove a sorcery card from the game. From the game. From the game. All right. Okay. How many sorcery cards do we have right now? 1, 2, 3?
I don't know. I just know Legolas is going to be shooting arrows into this guy a lot.
That's a sorcery attachment. Power of Orthanc does not touch sorcery, but it can touch possession, and it can touch a Fell Dread. Let's flip over to 2B.
Daechenar in the body of your ally Iorian laughs wickedly. Despair and frustration are the only thoughts that enter your mind. In the end, you are too late to stop this cruel fate. Finally, yes, this body will do nicely. The wraith's wearing the guise of your friend uses. He draws his blade.
Alright, when Daechenar is defeated, you advance to the next stage.
I, for one, am outraged.
Yeah, so we're only going to be able to get rid of one of those awful locations this turn, because we can't place progress on the altar.
Okay. It is travel phase, no travel. It's taken care of for us. And now, I mean, who wants Daechenar? He's swinging for 7 right now, right?
How do people care about Doomed 1 to bring that down a little bit?
Bring what down a little bit?
Or sorry, Doomed 3. I can Power of Orthanc. We can get rid of 2 of these cards right now.
Why not?
It's Doomed 3, that's why not. Are we okay with that?
Sure.
Yes.
I'm playing it.
Well, hold on a sec. Raziel has 3 shields and 5 hit points, or 7 shields and 5 hit points. That's where Daechenar is at right now. Like, she'll bounce with him forever until we can clear him.
But that's what I'm saying. I can clear 2 sorcery cards right now with this card.
And then once Legolas punches him once in the nuts, then that takes care of the last one, right?
Even better. Once Legolas kills any other enemy, he Mighty Prowesses a damage into Daechenar, destroying the last one.
Oh, he's not immune to character things.
He ain't immune. Doomed 3, everybody.
I think that's worth it. All right. Mendor feels so much better right now.
So I'm choosing Possession.
Yeah.
And I'll choose the Wraith of Khan'Dûm. Where are these going? Are they going out of play or are they getting discarded?
The ones that I'm doing are getting discarded.
Mike, when Possession leaves your handmaiden, is she gone?
She's discarded. I believe that's what it said.
I think that's what it said.
Let me double check. Yeah, attached card is also discarded. And Daniel, if you want, you can choose one as well. The only viable options at this point are the Unexpected Courage. No, you're good with that?
I'll leave that.
Okay, cool.
If that's right with you guys?
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's great.
You sure?
That's great. And yeah, I'm thinking Fend Off Despair might be a good one next time. Okay, so we did not clear a location. Or did we? No, we didn't.
No, we did not.
Duran does
but
not.
But we will as soon as A-Rod does his magic.
Yeah.
Right?
Hope so.
Yep.
All right. So, okay. Are we ready for shadow cards?
Yep.
Okay. It is your defense, Grant.
Okay, undefended on the first guy. So that's +3. So that's 2 damage.
Wow,
and
that was
1.
almost 5.
Then Grimbeorn defends the rear.
Oh, we should all draw a card, by the way, for Mendor.
We probably missed that. There was only one quest. We did a couple quest cards, but we could have.
Yeah, we did it just now, so.
All right.
Unless you don't want to, Grant. You don't have to trigger that response. In fact, maybe not. Since we're about to...
All right. The only other quest card we did was gather information, right?
Yeah, if we don't want to trigger that, I'm fine. Oh my god. Yeah.
Each undead enemy engaged with you gets +1 plus whatever, Grant.
So that's 5 against 5, no damage.
Okay.
And since I did the first attack first, the issues.
Is your staff still available, Mike?
Yeah, it is.
All right. The reason I ask is because
it's yours.
Only if I need it.
Oh well, I can't tell, and
so
I don't get to do it
first
proactive or retroactively.
You can or cannot.
No, I have to choose first before you see it.
Really?
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Because it's an action. Burning Brand is a response.
Got it. All right, hold on a sec. Let me see what I find from Daechenar here. Nothing. Okay. So I'm inclined to take this one undefended.
That's gutsy. Oh, I see why.
Gutsy, but... Actually, that's stupid.
Do remember, Grimbeorn does have Mighty Prowess out. So I can siphon at least 1 damage.
Oh, you mean Vigilant Guard? Right. Yeah.
You mean Vigilant Guard?
That's the one.
But it's still going to hit Marty for 2, which kills him if it's hitting for plus. If it's anything more than +2, well, Faramir probably dies. Oh. Mike, can I just have your staff?
Yeah. Done.
Let me see what it would have been. Yep. Okay, so I would have required that. Hit for 2, it would go on Faramir. Hit points.
You want me to take one of them, or...?
No, you can take one of mine.
I can't anyway.
Oh, you can anyways. Look at that.
Vigilant Guard doesn't discriminate?
No need, really. Faramir's got 5 hit points.
No worries.
All right, what are you doing there, Mike?
How many attacks does Legolas have?
2.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna defend then. Forget it.
He gets +1.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay. Now, attack back starring Grant.
Oh, yeah. Legolas attacks and...
Do we just leave the Wraith of Karn Doom out?
That's what I'm thinking.
There's no reason to kill him. He just makes Daechenar stronger.
I kill my reanimated dead.
Okay.
I think 2, well, I can't place 2 progress, so... But, Mighty Prowess goes off and pings Daechenar for damage, which discards the sorcery.
Okay. Which
now, no progress is placed. No
something,
progress is placed by Legolas.
Something got discarded prematurely.
What?
One of the sorceries should have stuck out. Which one was it? We had 3 sorceries in play. We had Possession, we had Fell Dread, and we had one more on.
You got rid of 2.
The one on Mendor.
Yeah, Greg just got rid of some.
Okay, so that's the one they got.
You got rid of Feldred. I got rid of the Wraith of Karn from Mendor.
You couldn't have. It wasn't a condition.
All right.
So this damage that you're doing right now with Mighty Prowess, that gets rid of the one from Mendor.
Right. So we need to take out a wraith somewhere to remove.
What do you mean?
Well, there's no more sorceries now, right?
Yeah, we're done now. We're good.
Now we can hit Daechenar as hard as we can, right?
And then Legolas attacks.
And I will bring Marty. So
Yeah.
that's 3 plus Legolas.
And Mendor.
And Mendor.
And
9.
no, and Super Mendor.
Oh my gosh. That's so good.
Okay. So what does that give us? 3 for
9,
Mendor,
12.
3 for Marty.
Plus 8 from Legolas.
Hang on.
14.
Can we let's do this. Let's be smart about this. You killed your character first before when you pinged that thing off Daechenar. Let's get rid of one of these sinister dungeons now with Arod.
Yeah.
Because we're going to advance, and that means we could draw a card.
I don't think we killed Daechenar, do we? He's got 5 shields.
How close?
We come close. I don't think we kill him.
No.
Maybe we do. I don't know. We're hitting for 6 plus 8, 14.
Yep.
So that's no. So that's 9 damage. Yeah, we're too short.
And you counted the extra 2 on Mendor?
Yeah, he's the 3 plus Martial's 3.
Okay, what if I did this? That readies
Then
Glorfindel, Gandalf, Marthy, Rossiel, and whoever I play this on.
It would have to be Faramir for the kill.
No, Gandalf readies. It's going to be Legolas. Legolas is now determined.
Oh, thank you.
So,
okay.
Tap everyone you had initially tapped for the attack.
Okay.
I guess... Well, we're declaring attacks. Does it have to be all at once?
Yes.
Okay. So I kind of miss... So, the Rohan Warhorse... Legolas, before you shoot Daechenar, can you kill my other guy first with your Rohan Warhorse?
Yes.
Okay, and then I determined to ready you, and then you attack, and I bring Gandalf with me. So that gives +3 to take out Daechenar.
That gets Daechenar out of here, right?
Yeah.
Okay. When he dies, can we now put 2 on Altar of Midwinter? At least from Legolas? We should, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe the timing is at the quest stage moves. Let's just make sure there's nothing silly going on. Let's go to the next quest stage.
But I will trigger Mighty Prowess on those 2 attacks, putting 2 damage on that Revenant in front of you if you don't want it.
I want it.
Okay, then I'll put the 2 damage on the Wraith.
Okay.
All
right. We ready for the next quest card?
Hang on, that doomed us, by the way. Doomed 1 everybody for determination. Because fend off despair.
Okay. Daechenar's Fall.
The imposter in Iorian's body collapses in agony, and a piercing shriek echoes through the halls as the sorcerer exits Iorian. Thank you, Iorian says, with a pained smile before his eyes close for the last time. Before you can mourn your loss, the walls begin to break and crack. The catacombs are collapsing. If there are less than X locations in the staging area, search the encounter deck and discard pile and add locations to the staging area until there are X locations in the staging area. X is the number of players in the game.
What do we think about
that
one?
Location.
That one or a Dark... Well, let's see. Dark Halls is the +1 to all reanimateds. What do you think about this one?
That's fine
by me.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, flipping the card. Reanimated are blah, blah, blah. Progress that would be placed in this quest is instead placed in locations in the staging area divided as Jews. At the end of the quest phase, if there are any locations in play, deal 1 damage to all characters. If there are no, we win.
Really?
Okay.
We just have to get rid of all the locations at the end of the quest phase. Okay.
So bonus questing, yeah. But all right. Yeah.
All right. 1 damage.
We don't even put in. Okay.
That's gonna wipe my board. I'm gonna have to be careful.
What's yeah.
Uh,
My planning, right? I'll spend 2 for a Warden of Healing.
Nice.
I will tap him to take a heal for Faramir and for Grimbjorn.
Oh, thank you.
Yep. Then.
Oh my gosh, Daniel, you still have that Gildor's Council?
Yep.
Yes.
It is coming right now.
Okay, in the quest phase.
I mean, technically I'm playing this early, but I will put that there to remind us when I bought it.
All right, I am.
That is me. I don't think we need a secret vigil anywhere. This should be it, right? Well, the altar's got a lot to it.
I'm just gonna tap the. Yeah, this has got a lot. You know what? I'm just gonna go. Use my pipe. Do a bit of a swapperoo. Do this. And then go. 1, 2. Yeah. So the Altar of Midwinter counts, by the way.
Counts what?
As a location, right? Yeah, we have a lot of progress to make.
And we'll get 1 additional card anyway.
Oh, not necessarily.
Oh, no, I just reanimate my card, right?
Yeah.
Which I'm fine with. All right, quest phase. Gildor's Council shows up. Beginning of the staging step, I will reanimate my card.
All right.
Oh. There it is. Whoops. Okay. You guys ready?
I am. Let's heal Faramir for 1.
Thank you. I will quest with him and Mendor.
Let's add a couple willpower to Gandalf. For my
I do have a determination if we want to ready before revealing for the quest card.
I don't think it matters. Does anything actually attack us?
I don't think so.
I think we go ham. Just
okay. Where are we? Are we going on Fend Off Despair?
Yeah.
We're winning.
Right? Why not?
Yeah. Wait. Let me just double check the wording of this. No, we have to go to Daechenar's Fall. Because progress that would be placed on Daechenar's Fall is instead placed on locations in the staging area.
On this quest. Yep, you're right. Okay, here we go.
In fact, I'm wondering if we just send everybody, and then we determined after if we need it.
That's a good idea, because Raziel at least brings 2.
Why not?
I'll bring Raziel.
And then we can determine Grimbjorn, if that's what he drew.
Okay, I drew Tombs of Cardoom.
Yep, okay.
And Unholy Crypt. So all these Unholy Crypts get +2, right?
18, hey?
We both did that at the same time. 20 progress.
All right, so let's get 7 off of Altar of Midwinter.
Okay. 2 off of the Sinister Dungeons is 9.
That means you reanimate 2 cards from your hand.
Hold up. Let's be careful. Let's be smart about this. At the end of the quest phase, that's when we deal damage, but if there's no locations in play at all, we win. So if there's anything we can ping during combat.
Well, we'll travel to something, right? Legolas will get 4. Okay. So the problem is these unholy crypts are 14.
Oh, yeah, that's a lot.
So clearly, so first off, let's put 7 on the altar because we got to get rid of it so we can.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then we put 3 on the Tombs of Kharndoom.
Yep. So that's 10. Then we put 3 on an unholy. Then we put 7 on an unholy crypt and 3 on an unholy crypt. Yeah. Travel.
Let's do
the unholy crypt that has 3.
Let's do that.
Okay. That way we're not reanimating anything. Okay. So the altar will go to the victory display. All right. So we have another round.
Now, unfortunately, that means I lose characters.
Why?
Deal 1 damage to every character in play.
That's at the end of the quest phase?
Yep.
Oh, okay. I lost a Warden of Healing.
Do we want me to determination?
I think we need to just to stand up. I got 2 guys to defend.
Okay, I will spend 1, so do 1 from Fend Off Despair.
Alright.
Okay.
And determination.
Who stands on that?
That is everyone who has a progress on them, as well as whoever you want to put that on, which is Grimbeorn. So here we go.
Okay.
We cleared a location, so Idrain readies.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Shadow. There are no shadow cards other than mine. So I'll defend the one with a shadow card. I'll cancel that with a Burning Brand. That's a bounce. Do you still have all your readies, Grant?
I have a defense. I might as well just defend. Because I'm not doing much else.
All right, that's a bounce.
Okay, Grimbeorn defends mine for no damage. And then attacking back.
Do you want to kill it?
Let's see.
That's got to attach to a character in play.
They get minus such and such.
I'm not. We might need every point.
Let's see. I need to kill at least 2 enemies with Legolas.
I mean, just kill the 2 in front of Daniel, right?
Yeah.
Correct. Grimbeorn can actually kill this Wraith as well, if I choose to. So Legolas kills the 2 in front of Daniel. Plaything
clears that location.
1 point on one of those sinister dungeons.
Yeah, so Daniel's going to reanimate a random card.
Okay, hold on a sec. And that is totally fine. Random discard is the 3rd Steward of Gondor.
Okay.
I'm okay with that. Okay.
Where is it?
Where's what?
The 3rd Steward of Gondor.
It's in front of me right now.
Oh, I don't see it.
It's there. I'm looking right at it.
Hold up. Just don't touch. Nobody touch anything. 18. Okay. Grant, do you mind downloading the game state?
He just did.
I already did.
Okay. Because I believe I'm stuck in a loading screen because there is an error that appeared right when I started loading. Oh, wait. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, I have no idea
Right,
what's happening.
Daniel, I don't see the card in front of you.
You don't see my...
Nope.
We're going to hope that it doesn't matter.
Should I refresh my screen?
I did refresh and...
Should I pull him back into my hand and do it again?
You can try.
Okay. He's back in my hand. He's out on the table.
No, he's not.
Nope. An error was triggered by Bigfomlof.
You what?
Yeah, throw it back in your
An
hand.
error was triggered. Right,
Actually,
I'm going to open up another table and load up the game just in case.
Wait.
One moment. Can I do
Let
this?
me put in my other Steward of Gondor. I have 2 in my hand, so it doesn't matter.
Sure, try it.
All right, so what do you guys see now in front of me?
Nothing. I don't think Daniel can play cards.
What do you see now in front of me?
Nothing.
Okay. Right now, for some reason, I have the Dread Reanimate card dead.
That's me.
Rule
Okay,
thing.
we're gonna do a reload.
Okay.
Oh my god, if we lose, because we're gonna win this.
I have got a new table open with the new, with the game loaded up. So.
Does it look right?
Yep.
So we leave this one?
Yep. The link is in the Discord chat. It should be Energetic Spring.
You're in the wrong seat there, Grant. There we go. Thank you. Okay, that looks better. Interestingly enough, you downloaded the Steward of Gondor, even though that was an error. That's funky.
I know, right?
So that's what it's supposed to look like.
Yeah. All right. Are everyone back with us?
Hey now. That was creepy.
It was.
All right.
It's Daechenar didn't like losing.
We can actually kill that. So we can actually kill that reanimated dead in front of Daniel. If you...
How?
Because Arod and Mighty Prowess are both a response. You do Arod.
Oh, and then Marty takes him out?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it. I see no reason not to. Other than if I wanted Secret Vigil, which I don't think we do, right?
Now we're gonna rip through this, right? We got this. What the heck was that?
Something really weird happened when I hit X.
And when I hit X. Okay, we're not touching that card in front of you. We're not.
Okay.
It's not there. Nobody touches it. I'm just going to Shift N. And we're going to pretend that card doesn't exist.
Perfect.
Okay, how would you like to win now?
I have a really good way to win. I'm going to Wizard Pipe Asphaloth at the top of my deck. And I'm going to play Asphaloth on Glorfindel. And then I'm going to tap it.
Too late.
Hang on, I'm first player. I'm first player. Boom. And a Chest of Will reanimates. No. Okay, so there we go.
Now,
so I had 2 weird.
Do we only win at the end of the quest phase, though?
Nope. If there's no locations in play, we win.
Okay. It has nothing to do with at the end of the quest phase for the start of that forced?
Nope.
They should put it in its own little paragraph. But I guess that's why they bold it.
All right. Resolution. We win the campaign. Yeah. The dark clouds above the fortress scattered, and the light of day washed over the battlefield. With the defeat of their master and the sun glaring down at them, the goblins fled south to their mountain refuge. The remaining elves and rangers, rallied by the turning tide, drove the orcs into a full rout. The battle was won, but the victory was bittersweet. As the heroes emerged from the fortress carrying Iarion's body, their company was filled with a great sorrow. Though they were able to defeat Daechenar and stop his plans from coming to fruition, they were too late to save their friend. The tragedy of slaying the ranger with their own hand was something the heroes would never forget, although they had his final words to comfort them.
You know what? Guarantee Rossiel's already forgot it. That was easy peasy.
Well, you know.
I remember this quest being harder.
This was pre-300s. I mean,
pre-300s, pre the card pool, like
Legolas was shooting
at the
for
time
8,
of its release.
for
It was
16
like
around. Like,
yeah, I remember at the time of this release, it was like as fun to play as like the Thanos thing, or not Thanos. What's his name? Ronan thing in Marvel. It's like, come on, this is so dumb.
This is.
Now this has been a little bit neutered by the world.
I'm gonna say by the contracts. What didn't we see? This one would have been a problem. Seal the Tomb. We saw that as a shadow card a couple times.
Yeah.
That one can turn a game fast. And getting rid of those Terror of the North was really good.
Yeah, I think the Rossiel shenanigans were good.
Yeah.
Yeah, and in all honesty, I don't necessarily think I needed Silverthorn. Don't get us wrong, the extra attack from Daechenar's brand was nice, but Legolas attacking for 8 against undead.
Yeah.
No, but that Daechemar's brand turned Rossiel into a monster defender.
Yeah.
So that was helpful.
Sylvanar, the Silverthorn, yeah.
Yeah, Silverthorn took it.
Oh yeah. Whatever sent that dude into the victory pile, made it a 7 defense. So
yeah, that Silverthorn. But it wasn't. In all honesty, Legolas just is Ham in 300. He's the goat.
Yeah, that's crazy.
This campaign started ridiculously hard, and then the benefits really outweighed the costs.
You know, it's interesting. I wonder too, Mike, if it's the decks we started with.
Oh.
You know, like we won our first one when I brought the stupid cheaty Polando and whatever deck.
Oh,
that I stole off. Right? And it's like, oh my god, this we could have easily have been playing these sort of modern power decks from the get-go, and I don't think we would have coasted.
You think so? Waste of Variador, buddy. Ugh, no, I'm not replaying that one.
Yeah, I'm not experimenting with you.
Yeah. You know what, Daniel? You can win that argument. I will not.
I'm just saying, I'm thinking about how we breezed through this one, which is supposed to be the hardest.
No, the Karn Doom is
and
the
hardest. I know in the early days of this campaign, I would bring decks I built.
Right.
From 8 years ago or what.
I did. I did for this campaign. I brought one from the Dream Chaser cycle.
Yeah, me too. I mean, brought a couple from that era. So
yeah.
I almost wonder if you're going to be legit about these types of things, back to the campaigns. I love these campaigns. I think they're so cool how they redesigned it.
Yeah, there's some fun
but
ideas.
Maybe designing with that old card pool in mind could be interesting, because I wonder if the designers did that.
Yeah, I mean, you could do it a couple ways. You could say limit the card pool to anything pre-whatever period in time, and it could be this cycle. It could be pre-contracts. It could be no ALEP, because we know that's done a lot. Like, Treachery Cancellation doubled with ALEP.
Yeah. And that's where my Blue Wizard deck came from. So, but you could say, I just don't know if the designers, when they're like, well, maybe these campaign cards are supposed to kind of make the 9 scenarios more relevant to any card pool. I don't know. And it seemed like we got a lot of boons, a single burden.
I'm just looking at my deck list here, and I'm only running 2 cards from Aleph in my deck.
Yeah, but you're running a contract, and the
True.
contracts are good. They're really good.
True, and the 2 cards I'm running, one of them I didn't even see, which was Beyond's Welcome.
Yeah.
The other one was Onward into Battle, which, yes,
Yeah.
I mean, it was...
creates so much.
What was that? 4 willpower? Oh, it wasn't... It was good. It wasn't...
I have 3 in my deck. 1 for each of my heroes.
Yeah.
And in all honesty, if I took those 2 cards out plus Herobrand, so there's actually 3, I'd have swapped Herobrand with Bard the Bowman, which would have then been another 2 attack on the board. Or 5 willpower.
Yeah. No, I'm thinking, Mike, looking at the 3 of us right now, Mike, if we started this scenario, just the 2 of us with our current decks, we'd be okay, but we'd still be playing for another 2 hours. Like, Grant's deck just really overpowered this scenario. I think, right? Like, you and I would have been okay, but we'd have been sort of like kind of drawing with the game every turn.
Yeah, it would have been a hard struggle to get off the ground.
And to actually kill stuff. I mean, like, we
struggled
could
a bit with
defend
that
okay, but like the fact that you have a ranged 8 shooter that can shoot twice.
Yeah, that did it.
Like this can't keep up with that.
Yeah.
Now, in the older card pool, Grant could make a deck that has Legolas on a Rohan Warhorse doing enough damage to kill most of these undead, right? Like you put a Rivendell blade on him and a bow, and like Legolas was effectively always hitting someone for 6.
Yeah.
Everywhere, all the time, in the olden days too. So that same Legolas could have done work here too. The contract was only turned him from a usual 6 to an 8, and made the restricted stuff come out a lot.
The 8 was the Daechenar's brand. It gave him the extra restricted slot.
Yeah.
So the War Axe, basically. So. Yeah.
And against undead enemy. Yeah. No.
Determination was bonkers.
No, I think this is a very giving campaign.
Yeah.
But also we cheated the system too, Mike. We didn't, like everyone got to bring different characters and heroes and decks.
Oh yeah, and Cunning changed characters a couple times,
it's a little bit unreal in that regard too. So we just made a fun campaign, and we lost some. It's not like we breezed through the whole thing. So, but we breezed through the last 2, and that's striking to me.
This deck played the last one. Was it the last one in the Dream Chaser cycle? The other day, and I ran this exact same deck, and Legolas was taking out the ships. Pretty much
I mean that's.
That's the one where you've got like the 4 guarded locations, the guarded objectives.
Kobos Haven. Okay. Yeah.
Played Kobos Haven, and I ran this exact same deck, and I had 2 vigilant guards out, so I could just siphon the damage from the ships as it was getting dealt.
Wow, then, you can do that? You can vigilant guard a ship?
Well, it doesn't say you can't.
It says when another character... Is a ship a character? I don't know. I don't know.
Well, that's the way I've played it anyway.
But, hey, this was a great campaign. This was a lot of fun. And the guests we had on, Mike, were lots of fun. Thank you, Grant.
Oh, my gosh.
Thank you, Catherine. Who else are we thanking? We're thanking 2 other people, right?
Wolf Den. Nathan.
Wolf Den.
And Salted Pork. Bob.
And Salted Pork at the beginning. So thanks, all of y'all, for being here. This was a hoot. Can't wait for FFG to release another campaign box.
Well,
Yeah.
there's 2 currently already out. You've got the new one that was just released, Wilderlands, the Ravanian one, and you've got the Groom Chaser cycle as well.
Oh my god, they just released Ravanian, hey? That's neat. Oh my.
I believe they have. Check. Arid Mithrin, yeah.
Wonderful. Well, we may see that in our future. Speaking of the future, I don't know what it holds.
Well, you know where I am. If you ever want a
absolutely, we'll be in
giant
touch
bear
with
coming to attack.
With the usual. Yeah, help, we're losing.
I will say this, Grant. On Monday Night Twitch, I hereby proclaim you are no longer allowed to bring this deck.
Wow.
Curse you, giant bear.
All right.
It's all right. I've got another deck that I can run. It's just not quite as effective.
Yeah. Well, there's a new whole Arkham thing, isn't there, Mike?
Yeah, we're not gonna be playing that one yet.
Do we have some old stuff to do first?
You think I was going to set this all up, and then I got con crud, which is a real thing. Oh boy, I'm just starting to get over it now.
I've never been to a con without getting it.
Wow, it was go figure. You pack 160 people in a small room for 4 days, and people get sick. Weird. Yeah. Okay. So, but we'll figure that out off air, and
we'll be in touch
next
folks.
week. Yeah. So, thank you all for joining us on this journey. We will catch you all next time. Good night, folks.
Good night, all.
Night.